Hello, and welcome to Teachers Talk, a space where conversations go beyond the staff room. Today, we have a very special guest. His name is Moloko Setoaba, and he will be speaking about a very, very important topic. And I think a topic that will touch all educators out there. It's about teachers' wellness. So, help me welcome Moloko. How are you?
I'm good, and you, Lisa?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming.
All right.
Thank you for gracing us. And thank you for being willing to share your story.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump straight into it, and we'll start with just that, your story. Everyone has a story. So I'd like to know who is Moloko and what is his story?
All right. Thank you for having me here. It's actually awesome to be here. I've been looking forward to come here. So Molugo is a man who's actually from Limpopo and who has studied BSc in biochemistry and microbiology. Initially, I wanted to become, a microbiologist,
Okay.
but along the way, God's plan actually changed,
Mm-hmm.
and I found myself doing PGCE.
Okay.
And the reason why I was doing PGCE is because while I was doing my third year in microbiology, I was
Mm.
tutoring students at Potchefstroom.
Okay.
So that's where I fell in love with teaching,
Mm.
and everything changed for me.
Yes.
Then after that, I went to do PGCE. Then I got into teaching, and then everything started there.
From there.
Yes.
Nice. That's so nice.
Yes.
Um, so now we in the teaching, and I know when I called you previously before the episode, I was like, okay, what do you want to speak about? And you spoke about teacher well-being.
Yes.
So I went online and I'm like, okay, what articles do they have about teachers? And I just would like to read. It says
Yeah.
a recent study found that 50% of South African teachers are considering leaving the profession within the next 10 years, largely due to excessive workloads and stress. Um, when I found this, when I was doing the research for us, I was like, yo, it's the stats
Yeah.
are scary. So with that in mind, what does it mean to you when we say like in the next 5 years, teachers are gonna walk away? How does that impact your journey?
Yeah, maybe if I take you back as to why do I have this so close to my heart? Teacher well-being is close to my heart. I started practicing coaching. I went to the Academy of Coaching in 2021. And then after that, I was focused on coaching business people. But I saw the need in education, especially for teachers, because in 2021 I went through the most.
Mm,
So somebody suggested that I go to a psychologist
okay.
to go and talk. So we had only 2 sessions, and I was fine. And I thought, maybe I can do this for teachers.
Mm,
If I can just lend them an ear to just where they're gonna vent and speak, and everything will be okay.
yes.
And since then, I've coached so many teachers, and I've realized that teachers are going through a lot.
Yes.
You would be in a session with somebody telling you that whenever I'm driving my car, I feel like I just, go straight under a truck and just end it all.
Mm,
And that's where actually I started being serious about teacher well-being.
yes.
And when I see the stats,
Mm,
oh, they are so scary because it says that teachers are going for retirement,
yeah.
and we don't have teachers who are actually coming in because
Yes.
of what's happening.
Mhm.
Meaning, in the next 5 years or 10 years, we might not have teachers. We're going to have shortages, especially in the rural areas, because teachers mostly are flocking into Gauteng and also Western Cape because of resources and maybe,
The city lives.
yeah, the city, yes. But in rural areas, like in Limpopo or Eastern Cape, that's where
Yes.
we're going to have problems.
Yes.
Yeah, but when I look at Mail and Guardian, they publish that, there's a lot of teachers who are actually moving out of the system. We don't have teachers coming into the system. So even the young teachers, they will tell you that, hey, I think this was a mistake.
When they do their teaching practice,
Yes.
and they're like, no, this is not for me.
Yeah. Some of them, they do teaching practice. They come today, tomorrow they don't come back. You call them, they're like, no, I can't. It's too much for me there.
I would like us to paint a picture for the public.
Yeah.
I think we know because we are in the profession
Yes.
what that means when we say teachers are going through the most.
Yeah.
Can you maybe paint me a picture of the reality?
Mm.
I'll also paint mine.
Okay. We can just start with the basics.
Yes,
Resources.
yes.
We are told to improvise, come with a plan. But how do you improvise having a chair, like providing learners with chairs?
Mm.
They don't have chairs to sit. There's
Yes.
no board where you can write.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that there. And also sometimes the admin work, guys, it's too much. You know, the admin work is too much to a point that you cannot even do proper lesson planning because you
Yes.
are always, when you go home, you carry what? Carry papers home.
To mark.
When you get home, there's no time with your family.
Yes.
So that actually infiltrate with into what you call the work-life balance.
Yes.
So it's not going to be healthy because you're always overburdened with work always.
Yes.
Another thing is that there's violence in schools. You know, there's gangs in schools, especially in high schools. So teachers are going through a lot, especially female teachers.
Mm.
Yeah. So there are so many things that we can say. Teachers are attacked.
Yes.
Yes. So and the last thing is even the parents are not actually coming through to help.
Mhm.
So they only come to school when they're collecting a report. That's when they come and also to criticize.
Yes.
And you find that teachers are going through a stress. And if the stress is actually prolonged, you're going to have burnout.
Yes.
And if your teachers burn out, there's nothing that you can say to them. They're going to start bunking classes.
Mm.
They're going to take some leaves. They'll never come to work.
That's true.
Yeah, that, that's the picture.
Yeah, it is. I agree, and I think a lot of teachers can also agree. It's the admin, it's the amount of children you need to. I mean, we in South Africa, we know our realities, but when you are sitting in a class and you're one and there's 50 odd, if not more students, and you need to make sure that each and every one of the student are passing, they are following, and if there's any, we don't even speaking of if there's any problems, behavioral problems, learning barriers, all of these things, you as one person need to like dedicate your life to each and every, your passion to each and every child. And
Yes.
that's very, very difficult. I think people don't realize how difficult that is. I was saying to a colleague the other day, a simple thing like doing the register
Yeah.
every morning.
Every morning.
I had an incident where there was a child who went out of the classroom, and as a result, they were marked absent. And then I'm getting an email, but my child, and I'm like, yo, the child was out, I didn't see, and it's things like that it's not only just the core work, then you have to do the extramurals,
Yes.
and the extramurals sometimes go into, your holidays, or go into, you have sports, soccer camps, netball camps, swimming, and all of those things. And the person responsible is the teacher.
Yes.
One person
One person.
versus the whole entire, classroom. And the classroom comes with a child comes with a story, a child comes with a broken home, a child comes with this, and you're trying to fix all of these problems, and that weighs down on teachers.
Yes.
It really, really weighs down on teachers. And I think the more we say it, I hope people don't see it as that's the excuse, the man, like even strong,
Yeah. Yeah, it's pity some they will think that,
Yeah,
especially those who are not in the system.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then schools are different actually.
Yes,
Even
yes.
people who are in private schools, they'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you as to what is happening there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when people are speaking about let's say the excuses, they don't know what's happening,
Yes,
what's on the ground.
yes.
Sometimes you call parents to school and say, there's a parents meeting,
Mm.
and then they see the behavior of their learners. They're like, how are you dealing with this every day? We're like, yeah, we are dealing with this
Every day.
every day. It's like, okay, we apologize.
Yes.
Yeah, because they know that it's not easy to deal with their children.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah. There's another account here I would read. It's also from an article
Okay.
that it says one educator painfully summed it up and says, our school policies cater to learners while teachers' mental health is ignored.
Yeah.
And I think that's one. You brought up a very big one, the violence
Yeah.
that's currently happening in South African schools.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us as teachers is like, okay, what do we do now? Because we can't do a lot.
There's there's just little amount of work that you can do on that one.
Little. When it comes to
Yeah.
discipline, your hands are tied.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
cannot do anything.
Mm. So yeah, you find, especially because I'm teaching in the township,
Mm.
there we see a whole lot of things that
Yes.
are happening.
Mm.
Our learners actually being disrespectful to us. So what we do these days, we just watch them, that we do nothing actually, because whatever that you say might come back to you.
To you, yeah.
Yes, especially in a school where you have, diversity, like you have all people there.
Yes.
Yeah, some it can even go to racism, it can even go to,
Sexual
yeah,
harassment.
yes. So this day we just let them be. We just let them be these learners because there's nothing that we really can do. We can advise those who need to be advised. Yes, but those who cannot be advised, we just let them be.
Yes. And that's a very sad reality of the South Africa that we live in.
Yeah.
But as much as we can speak of the problems, I think I like that you are coming here to say, you know what, I am passionate about teacher well-being. So let's do something about it. And what are some of the practical things that you've mentioned? Therapy, I think it was. What are the practical things that you feel teachers should start doing to take care of themselves and maybe management as well? Let's speak to management as well to take care of the teachers. What initiatives can we bring to the table?
I came across I think my online therapist.
Okay.
Yeah, by the foundation by Trevor Noah.
Okay.
So they actually offer therapy online.
Nice.
It's like this is actually good.
Mm.
And also in DBE, or your basic education, they are offering they launched an online psychosocial support. The problem with such channels or platforms is that teachers are not really aware of.
Yes.
Firstly, we need awareness. That's
Yes.
where we can start. We need awareness, and some teachers they don't even know that their well-being is not so good. Yeah, they just think it's just normal. So
Yes.
in our awareness, it's not letting teachers to know about the programs that are there. Also, to make an awareness to them that when you're feeling like this, it means actually this is happening, right? And when we are doing those awareness, the teachers can be able to know what programs can they go
Can
to.
they sign up for? Yes.
Yes, and also in schools, we can have, the mental health support, especially coming from the leadership of the school. They
Yes.
can bring somebody from the Department of Education to just come in and talk to the teachers. And also, they can also allow teachers to, vent sometimes.
Yes.
A simple thing as having a meeting where you say, today let's just talk. Let's just call a spade, and no grudges, no nothing.
No, nothing.
Let's just speak.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we can start. Awareness is very key because without awareness, nobody's going to do anything. And if we can start those campaigns and we talk with one voice and say, teachers' life matter. Yes, that's where we can really start. For me, what I'm doing, my focus right now is teacher well-being, teacher building, team building, and also some also focus on learners. But my priority, teacher well-being, because I know that a teacher can come to maybe let's say a deputy principal and say, maybe I cannot deal with such learner in my class. The deputy might say, you have learned management skills and classroom management skills. Maybe that teacher is actually crying, saying that I need help. Yeah. So if they are crying like that and nobody's helping them, it's stress, leads to burnout, anxiety, and everything.
Yes.
So I'm saying that I'm at the forefront that teachers are there, and I like the fact that I interact with teachers on a daily basis.
Daily basis, yeah.
Yes. So I'm able to talk to teachers. I love Simon Sinek. If you know the guy, he says um, his friend, they have him and his friend, they have what you call an 8 minutes rule.
Yes.
Where like if I want to talk, I say, do you have 8 minutes? And he says, yeah, I have 8 minutes. So I'm just gonna vent in that 8 minutes where you're gonna just listen to me talking. So I also apply that with the team that I'm having. I'm building a community of teachers where we're creating space for one another, for teachers to come and talk. And they'll tell you things. What is amazing is that when they get there, you think they're going to speak about ATP. They're not going to speak about that. No. They'll tell you that I'm not coping.
Yeah.
And when you hold space for somebody, they'll just be themselves. They'll give you authenticity and be themselves. That's where you can come as a coach, as a teacher wellbeing coach, and say, "This is how I can help you." teachers can start a day by saying, let me check in with myself.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that am I gonna do today?
Yes.
And they just write it down. They go and do that. Later they check out. What didn't work out for me? This
Mm-hmm.
did not work out for me. What can I
Yes.
do?
Yeah.
If they are unable to do whatever that they should be doing, they seek some help. So we are there to help, to say you cannot, I like to say, do not die alone.
Yes.
Please just voice out. We are here to help. Yes.
Ne? So if I'm a teacher who is currently going, I'm not sure of myself. I don't know if I'm on the radar. Should I go for counseling? Should I not? What are the first signs, I think, in our profession, just to let people know, like, what are the first signs to see which I want to manage, and you need help?
Yeah. When you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I have to go to that place.
Oh, why am I going to that place?
Yes, I have to go to that place. When you are at work, you're like, can't I chai?
Yeah.
I want to leave, right? And when it's time to go home, you're the first one to go to, we are go gate school. You just want to go out.
Yeah.
You know, simple things as those. You don't have to go into deep things, those things. And again, maybe when there's a meeting, like, there's always a meeting. Why? You know, those three things,
Mm.
they can tell you a lot about a teacher. And when they say Saturday school, like, nope, I'm not paid for that. No, I'm not going to come.
Oh.
So, yes, those things. Oh, the last one is absenteeism of a teacher. Yes, I'm not going today. And these teachers trying to say I'm going, but the mindset, no, do not. Or they come late. When they come late, they know that maybe that first period is done. They are not going to that class that is actually terrorizing them.
Yo.
You see, now they did not tell anyone because no one is listening.
Problem, yes.
Yes, but if somebody is listening to them, they might change. And also the leadership in the school. I'm saying that sometimes if somebody is always absent, call them, ma'am, or say, what is the problem? Why are you always? I'm telling you, they will tell you stories and you'll be able to help them. But if you just watch them from a distance, like this one, Opel feel, it will
Mm.
be like that. And it will be like an attack on them. So sometimes they just need somebody to listen to them. When we are listening to them, you'll hear stories. Everybody, as you say, we have stories.
Mm,
You see,
we do.
yeah, you see that.
Yo, what you just mentioned now, I'm like, yo, Linda, I fall somewhere somehow in the back. Because
Yeah,
yeah, and it puts you in such a position where now you I always say if you're in that place where you don't want to be at school, you're rocking up late, you're trying to miss, a specific class, it then affects the bigger circle, the core of what we are doing, which is the child.
yeah,
Because now you lack passion for what you're doing. And I think a lot of the time we speak of the passion behind what we do. You
mm,
can tell the difference when a teacher is in front of a classroom and they have passion for the subject versus a teacher who's just there because I get paid Kadi 25,
mm, mm,
you know?
mm,
And I think that's one thing I would like to echo as well, to say, you know what,
mm.
there is a there's a difference. And that small feeling that we have, like you're saying, you need to voice it out. Because if you don't voice it
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
there's a class of
exactly.
50, odd children who
Mm,
are not getting the better end of the stick because when you're burnt out,
mm,
because when you're stressed,
mm,
that child will miss, the foundation of that lesson,
mm,
and then it will never come back to them. And as a result, they will always get that 40%
mm.
because when no sadi thing to say, you know what, I need help.
Yeah. So funny you should say that the teachers are saying, I'm getting paid.
Mm,
You know, that is actually in two folds. There are teachers who, okay, are at fault saying, I'm actually getting paid.
yes.
Some, there will be actually as a retaliation where
I don't
teachers
get
in
paid enough.
class, no, teachers in class
Yeah.
trying to do his best or her best. Learners are just being unruly.
Yes.
And the teacher decides to say, you know what, I'll just teach the ones who are
Baba batla.
yes. And then that one comes and say, man, but what about me?
Mm,
The conversation of as long as I'm getting paid sometimes comes from that.
yes.
So and it's not good to be saying that because sometimes you see these learners, They'll record you. They do things. They have phones. They'll record whatever that you are saying. But I understand where teachers are coming from. If I'm a young teacher and I'm saying that,
Mm.
there's a problem. It's actually I'm saying to people, I need help.
No.
Because mostly I heard that from all teachers who are nearing 60. Like, yeah, like that's my ecosystem. Like, "Ashala le di bona," they say that. Like, wow, are you kissing us or what? So, yeah, so teachers have different ways to cry out. It's just that if you are not listening or paying attention, you won't see it. Even the school leadership, the principals, they are crying out, but we think because they are leaders, they cannot cry out, but they are crying out.
What do you personally think is the solution? I know, yes, the solution is you are coming in and saying, okay, I'm going to support the teacher well-being side of it. But if we look at the collective, where can we start? Collective meaning management, parents, school, government, society, South Africa as a whole.
Mm,
If we're saying 2025, the teachers are in a crisis, we have a crisis that in the next 5 to 10 years, we might not have teachers.
mm,
So where can we start as a collective? Okay, okay, as teachers, we will give you guys the counseling, we'll give you guys the workshops, we'll give you guys the means to take care of your mental.
mm.
What of the other role players? What role do they play in rectifying this image?
Okay.
Mm.
I think what we're saying, it's always coming back to what we said.
Mm.
I mean, talking, open channels, just like here as we are speaking, somebody
Yeah.
will be listening to this and say, I did not know that this is actually
What
a
happened?
step of, like a first step into getting, a burnout or stress.
Yes, yes.
So conversation, let's open conversation. Let's talk to
Mm.
each other. Let's start in school. We say we have a triangle where we have a learner, we have parents, we have
The
teachers.
whole system,
Yes.
yes.
So if we have learners, teachers, and parents talking,
Mm.
we take parents and talk to parents.
Mm-hmm.
Try to show parents that these are human beings.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot just say, I'm a teacher, but you can actually isolate your personal life, and then this is me as a teacher, this is me. Just a whole human being. So if parents are able to understand that where teachers are coming from, that
Mm.
teachers have families, teachers have life, teachers actually matter, they will now start to understand that actually we've been hard on teachers, and teachers as well try to understand parents. Some parents are from. I was listening to podcast with a cat saying that some families is like they have like broken families where you
Yes.
find that, yeah. So some parents are actually coming from that background. They don't want to listen. Not really that they don't want to listen. They need to be coached. They need to be made aware of what is happening so that we are doing it for the benefit of the child.
Mm.
I'm saying let's build a relationship between parents and teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Within the school fraternity, let's build the relationship solid between teachers, management, and I forgot the SGB,
Mm.
the SGB teacher component, and also the parent component.
Yes.
And as we are doing that, I'm not saying that we have to speak about these things maybe once.
Yes.
It has to be a constant thing that we do. If we have to do it every week, let it be.
Yes.
Come up with new topics
Mm.
and see how is it working for us.
Yes.
There are a whole lot of programs that are being piloted. Why don't we pilot this and see whether it works? It
Yes.
starts in the school locally. We cannot now try to fix South Africa as a whole if we forget about our school.
Our
If
skills.
each and every school, let's say, let me just give you an example. I was just thinking one day, I'm like, um, if I call the principals, talk to the principals, and then make them see a vision that I have for
The
these discussions,
yes.
these channels,
Yes.
and all these principals go to their schools and then try to, start those conversations. And what we do is just go there and just to help them as to how to guide those conversations. I think we might go somewhere.
Mm.
And there's no one who's going to come and help us.
Mm-hmm.
No. And the new teachers, they're still in university now, they're studying. Some of them finally, yeah.
Yes.
And they are coming in, and as they are coming in, they are seeing what is happening right now. what I'm saying to them is that they have to come in knowing that they have to be open-minded in terms of do not die alone. Actually, try to look at other avenues of support. You know,
Yes.
whenever you see there's something wrong with this, talk. And when you talk, you start a conversation. You know, just like when you out then tired to it's like that.
Yes.
So that's what I'm thinking there.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I like that. I think you highlighted something that we say it every single time, but I'm thinking of it now and I'm like, you know what, you highlighting actually Ubuntu.
Mm.
Let's see each other
Mm.
as human beings first,
Yes.
because that's where the connection will be and that's where the conversation starts.
Mm.
If I'm sitting with Moloko and Moloko's
Mm.
telling me, you know, no, Lisa, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, I'm able to understand him from a human basis and then we're able to just help each other.
Yes.
I think that's the I like that. That's the basis of where we need to start. We need to start as seeing each other as humans,
Mm.
teachers, parents,
Mm.
SGB members, principals, the whole entire ecosystem,
Mm.
and start the conversation.
Yeah.
Then with the conversation will come action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always tell people that I can go and coach a CEO of Vodacom
Yes.
only if I look at him or her as a human being first. I don't look at the title because if
Yes.
I think of the title, oh, I'm gonna be intimidated.
Mhm.
That's why most teachers cannot go to the principal and say, I'm not feeling well because hey, that guy. But if you know that that guy is a father or yeah, is an uncle of somebody, you go there as a human being, you start to engage. Then we can have confidence to have these conversations and say,
Yes.
I'm not feeling well. I cannot go to that class because this is happening. And remember, if you're not going to class, you're not saying anything, it's actually you are doing injustice to these learners.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we need to voice out.
Mm.
And as I'm saying, we open these channels, confidence of speaking out will come. And when it comes, I'm telling you, teachers will thrive.
Definitely.
Yes.
So I love that. I love that. I think we'll close it off here because we've spoken about the main topic, which is the teacher well-being.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any programs that you know of from the top of your head that maybe we can, but just the online one. You said it's the Trevor Noah
Yeah, it's
online
my online therapist.
online therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I think a lot of people will get the conversation going, especially in the comments,
Yeah, yeah.
to see, you know, what the interaction is like. We're hoping for a lot of interaction.
Yeah. I also have channels for me for I've just started actually.
Yes,
I'll leave you with my business cards just
please.
to start the conversation.
Yes,
Yes, because
yes.
that is actually what I wanted to, offload when I come here and say, you know
Mhm.
what, I need to let people know that
There's
I'm
something
about
happening. This is
this,
what we're
right?
doing. Yeah.
Somebody was saying to me, you need to make make impact there and make your name known there. I'm like,
Yes.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not after, money and all that. I need to build my brand. How do I build my brand? With the passion that I have,
Yes.
building that teacher well-being.
No, and there's a
Yeah.
space for it. I think from me, there is really, really a space for it. And I thank you for that because it takes a lot to say you want to make a change because now you're worried about the number of people, who's going to be following you,
Yeah, yeah,
who's
yeah.
going to actually, but there is definitely, just from the stats we've read today, I think there is a need.
There is.
There is a definite need. So
Yeah.
please, we'll share the details at the bottom of everything. And yeah,
All right.
we'll definitely, share with
Okay.
everybody out there.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Please don't forget to do your homework. Ne? Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get the conversation going. Let's speak teacher wellness everywhere and let this be a movement. Let this be a change so that the next upcoming teachers, into the industry, you know that okay, there's something we need to look out for and let's start actively doing something about it. So thank you so much, Moloko.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.